Aquarius, happy birthday and welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So dear unicorn of the zodiac, as you know I love to call you that, this is going to be your birthday special reading, first come, first serve, first birthday type thing. I'm going to be doing your reading from January 19th to the 25th. So happy Aquarius birthday season. I wish you all the best and may all of your dreams come true. Now, dear Aquarius, this is going to be a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. Dear Aquarius, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge and get some final advice for you. Aquarius, I was just thinking about how your season is going to be so impactful for everyone. We're also going to have the full moon in Leo. Okay, I think it's on February 1st, if I'm not mistaken. Very profound. You know, I'm a Leo, your sister sign. So, and I have an important announcement at the end too. Now, dear Aquarius, your challenge is the King of Pentacles, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Cups. Okay, followed by the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. I just want you to take a look at that as well. So Aquarius, your challenge here with the King of Pentacles has a lot to do with you grounding yourself and focusing on what's important for you. Many of you are dealing with an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, could be a Leo. I'm getting here Sagittarius also. So this is something about your energy, protecting yourself. You could be deciding whether you should walk away from a situation or not because you are exhausted and tired of constantly trying something here. There is something that's also going to be eliminated and coming into the light for you. We're going to find out more and we're going to see why this is your challenge. In the recent past, dear Aquarius, you have the Ten of Cups, Four of Swords, the Temperance. So in the recent past, you were in a relationship with someone, and I think that there was a very happy union between you and this person. However, things came to a very abrupt ending. Something ended very abruptly, very suddenly, and I think that it did take you a long time to heal from that. Some of you are dealing with the Sagittarius. I'm getting here another fire sign. So it really took a toll on you, and you had to take some time to really heal from that. We're going to clarify this more in a moment. In the present moment, you have the Hermit, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I think that you're still kind of trying to really eliminate and shed light onto the past. For many of you, you are kind of in your mind going back into your mental archives, and you're really trying to see if this is a situation that it was really worth fighting for. Like, why did this person behave this way? You just know that you dealt with someone who was also an avoidant, and you have an important decision here to make. You could either stand there and wait, or you could just move on with the Six of Swords with your past life. Okay, we're going to clarify this and see what is it that you need to know. In the near future, you have the Eight of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So there is a long distance between you and this person, cultural differences. I do feel like here that for many of you, you might, with just a second, just think about, should I really invest into this relationship? Should I really give it a chance or not? But you can't quite see because there is something that's blocking. There is an obstacle here that could be a third party, that could be this person avoiding you. Eventually, for many of you, I do see here walking away from this situation. However, there could be a hesitation because either something is going to happen in your reality because you keep kind of waiting still and searching. But you know, I think that there is going to be the point where your cup is going to get full and you're going to decide to you're going to make a decision. Okay, Aquarius. So, because you're an Aquarius, you don't chase, you know what I'm saying? So, the King of Pentacles, which is your challenge. Let's talk about the King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with someone that you either financially helped, or this person is focused on your finances as well. The King of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Temperance, and the Judgment, and the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This could be a Taurus. I'm getting here strong Sagittarius energy here as well. For many of you, this situation, dear Aquarius, actually, that is something that has come to an end. A lot of you feel betrayed by this person with the Ten of Swords. You feel that things, you feel like that whatever was, done to you was very unfair. And in the present moment with the Judgment, you're really trying to understand and to decide if this is something that you should really fight for or not. Is it worth bringing this person back? Is it really worth being with them? Is it really worth being with someone who trusted you and who betrayed your trust and really didn't really comprehend the type of love that you were offering to them or not? And this might have also affected you financially. This might affect you on day-to-day basis for you. You might feel a little like stressed out and just in your head, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of has been knocking you off your rails, and you want to get back on track is what I'm getting. Now, in the recent past with the Ten of Cups, there was a lot of happiness. There might have been children involved in this picture. Maybe you also thought about adopting children with this person. The Ten of Cups is clarified by the Chariot, Cancer energy, the Lovers, Gemini, and also the Two of Wands. And then you have the two of Cups. This could have been a twin flame that you also met, although this is not a twin flame reading, but it could have felt like this person was a twin flame. It could have felt this person was like a soulmate of yours. Now, in the recent past, when you met this person, to be with them and to make it happen, there was a lot of struggle. It took a lot of strength. It took a lot of energy. It took a lot of gut, it took a lot of gut to really fight for this is what I'm getting. I don't know why was I going to say a different word, gut or grit? Gut, maybe. Like, it was a lot of struggle. You see what I'm saying? So in the recent past, for many of you, you might have even fought for this person, for this relationship, Cancer energy. This person also is someone that they love cars. I'm getting here something about their desire and their passion for cars. I'm getting here a blue vehicle, blue BMW. I don't know why I said that, but that's just what I'm picking up on. For many of you in the recent past, I think that you truly love this person. You were really fighting for them. There was definitely a very strong sexual connection between you and them as well. Very, very intense. Now, Four of Swords, this situation here came to an end, okay? So this is something that maybe unexpectedly came to an end. It's clarified by the Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Swords and the World. What did I just say? So you have the World. This situation closed off. This situation came to an end. For many of you, I do see here a very passive-aggressive energy between you and them. This person maybe was very passive-aggressive. It looks like, dear Aquarius, there was this cut-off energy or someone cutting you off, someone really being very, non-cooperative as well is what I'm getting. Now, in the recent past, the Temperance is clarified by the King of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Justice. A lot of you went through some sort of a divorce, or this person went through some sort of a divorce. There might have been other legal matters involved. Also, you'll not talk about this stuff, but I do see here also an age difference between you and this person, younger, older. I am strongly getting that things were kind of out of balance. You did a lot of inner work. You could be someone that you're an energy healer or you work with energies. That's just what I'm getting, because you started alchemizing and transmuting this situation. You started learning. You started really asking yourself, what am I learning from this situation? Why did this situation end the way that it ended? The Hermit in the present moment, this is your final straw. A lot of you are trying to shed light onto the past, try to understand what is it that happened between you and this person. Is there anything that maybe you might have done or said, but you shouldn't be really self-sabotaging yourself and blaming yourself. So it's clarified by the Two of Wands, the World, and the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. For a lot of you, dear Aquarius, you're contemplating, this person is on your mind, you're on their mind. Look, the World, which is talking about, this is the last card in Major Arcana. So this is a situation that already has ended. This is something that has come to an end. And I feel like that what you are really trying to understand in the present moment is this person that constantly energetically comes into your life, into your mind, day-to-day basis. You feel their energy around you constantly with the Six of Cups, Two of Wands. Is this something that really has a future? Does this person and I have a future together is what you're really asking yourself, okay? And for many of you, by you asking this question, because this is a done deal, or this was a done deal in the past, right? You're trying to really understand that. So your biggest decision here that you are trying to make with the Six of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles is, should I really hold on to this person and see if there is an offer, or should I let go of them? The Six of Swords, dear Aquarius, is clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. You could be dealing also with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this is someone that you just know they might be, there is a lot of emotional confusion between you and them. Okay, could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo as well. So there is a lot of emotional confusion. You don't really know if this person is keeping their options open, if they're really being honest with you or not. You know, family is something that you really are looking forward to in your own ways. You really would want to settle down with someone that you could have family with, and you could really trust them to take care of yourself, of you and your kids. And if there is any children involved, it could be pets for some of you. A lot of you, because of this confusion, because of this uncertainty of not really knowing what to do, you are probably choosing to disconnect, to disengage, and pull your energy back. Now, Seven of Pentacles for many of you in the present moment, there is a lot of reassessment going on, a lot of contemplation. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. For a lot of you, I do see here you still waiting. It's very difficult for you to completely and absolutely let go of them because you believe that there is some sort of a commitment that could come from this person. I am also getting here that with the Knight of Wands, this person is heavily, they could be in a close proximity to you, whether this is physical, but energetically you feel them around you. You just know something is about to happen. You know something is going to happen. There is going to be an opportunity here to work something out. There is going to be an opportunity to rebuild this relationship. Even if something is blocking, you're still holding on to that hope. Some sort of a external party is blocking. Something here is not very much clear, okay? Someone's hands are tied up. It could be that maybe either this person is entangled with someone else or something is going on in your personal life also, okay? So let's clarify the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, dear Aquarius, is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Sun, and the Queen of Swords. You can't make this up. The Sun, are you dealing with the Leo? So I'm saying. So for many of you, I do see here that in the near future, there is something about realize the sun is illuminating. So something is coming onto the light, some sort of a realization is happening, and almost like a line of communication is going to open up for you and this person is what I'm getting. A line of communication, okay? Because you're the Queen of Swords, that is talking about a situation here that is going to be very clear. You're going to address something, okay? And I feel like that when the sun shows up, okay, someone is going to own their mistakes. Someone is going to really also shed light. There is a lot of happiness that really, that's the reason, because you just feel like this relationship can actually be very happy. This relationship does have the potential. But of course, you're not intervening into anyone's like free will. So you're still waiting. You're very loyal, very, very loyal, okay? So you're someone, Aquarius, that you don't just, I know you very well, okay? So I have like besties in my life who are Aquariuses. You're not someone that you just wait for someone. You just, and your intuition is very strong, so you know something's gonna happen. What is this conversation about? Three of Wands is clarified by the Page of Cups, Two of Cups, King of Cups. Some sassy shit out here. So I'm saying, so there is gonna be an apology is what I'm getting. And there is going to be an opportunity for you and this person to work it out. There is definitely, this is like a twin flame connection is what I'm getting. An opportunity where you and this person can actually get back together and work something out. Even before the Valentine's Day, I do feel like here that this person is going to come towards you. There could be a distance, feels like geographical distance, but there's going to be an apology. Someone is going to acknowledge that. And there is a lot of emotions. There is a lot of connections, a lot of strong emotions about this connection. And this is a spiritual union. When you have the cups surrounding the Two of Cups, that's a spiritual union, okay? Now, in the near future, the Eight of Pentacles, there is definitely work that is going to be done on this relationship. And it is clarified by the Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. So it's going to take a second for this person to really open up to you, because I do feel like here that this is someone that was either avoidant or they didn't want to really open up to you fully. But I feel like this person is going to want to open up and talk to you. There is definitely, like I said earlier, a line of communication opening up for you and this person. This person might still go back and forth and back and forth. But I think that with your persistence, with your manifestation, powers and your desires, something is being revealed and some sort of a situation is going to be settled. That is why I wasn't so sure, really. I think that, with the Eight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, it's like you could either walk away or you could say, you know what, I'm going to stay, try to work it out with this person. But most importantly, what you are really prioritizing, dear Aquarius, with the Knight of Cups is your own happiness. And you have the Magician. So you are the magician. You are like the master manifestor that it's like almost you set an intention for this to happen, and then when it happens, you're almost out the door, but then you come back and then you try to work it out. You see what I'm saying? So let's get the advice and see what is it that you need to know. What is the advice for my unicorns of the zodiac? Happy birthday to you. So your advice here is the Hierophant, High Priestess, and the Fool. Your intuition has always been right this entire time. There is indeed going to be a brand new beginning between you and this person. I feel like that with the High Priestess and the Hierophant, those are literally the most spiritual cards in tarot. And they do talk about spiritual commitment, spiritual union. Here is what's going to happen, and it's going to allow you and this person to have a brand new beginning. I do feel like here with the Hanged Man and the Justice, there is something that's going to be eliminated. I think this person is finally going to start seeing, the importance of this relationship and the effect and the influence that you have had on this individual's life as well. I think 2026 overall is really that year of like really seeing things from a much clearer viewpoint. The advice here is to really see if you really have been feeling that it's going to happen, that this line of communication is going to open up and your intuition was right about this, It's just you grounding yourself more, because even though something happened in the past, there is change that's happening in the present moment, especially in your season. So dear Aquarius, this is what I had for you. Happiest birthday. Thank you so much. And I would like to finally confirm and announce that moving forward, Renaissance Tarot is only going to go live onto the membership site, okay, for different tiers. This is my personal decision. This is a business decision. Until further notice, probably until July 1st. That's just what I'm deciding to do, okay? So make sure to go ahead to hit the like button, hype the video, leave positive comments, show your presence into the channel, okay? For me to come back and to serve those messages, because I have a lot of people on the other side that I want to make sure I'm taking care of them as well. Some of you are members, you're watching, you know me, and I just want to confirm that, okay? My energy is very sacred and very important for me, and I'm very protective of this. So just want to make sure that I'm allocating it appropriately in 2026 because I'm standing on business, okay? So Aquarius, happiest birthday. This is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.